Everyone, welcome back to episode 3. Jungkook's POB Monday morning, and I am already walking into my office building, starting from the security guard. Every employee who sees me greeting me, "Good morning." I couldn't keep up with them all, so instead of replying to each and everyone, I just kept nodding at all. Of course, they would understand since that's how it's been for the past years. Getting on the elevator, I press the button to my floor and wait for it to stop. After a while, when the elevator stopped, I step down and get greeted with complete silence. She is late again. Shouldn't the secretary be in the office before the CEO? Anyways, when was she on the time? Shaking my head, I walk to my cabin and take my seat before keeping my bag down. I log into my system, started the work. Just because she is late, I can't wait until she came. As she is always late, I always keep my schedule known a day before so that I can work on something by the time she came and hands me the files. When my secretary is not so suitable to work with me, why did I still keep her? Because she works well. This girl is late always and never on time, but when working, she is unstoppable. Almost all the past secretaries, she is the best, and that's why she is still in job. Sir, I am sorry, I couldn't catch the bus on time. She gave me an excuse at the one she is using from past 3 years that she is working for me. I know, I look up at her. Now go and start working. Bring me the files that needed my reading our signature. Go now. Yes, sir, she nods and runs back. She wasn't even fending with the act she was putting on. If she was hurriedly coming into my office because she is late, she should at least be fainting and breathing heavily because of running, but none. She must have clearly walked like a moral while coming, shrugging at the thought. I get back. The girl never knocks on the door and asks permission before me, as always came in as and when she wants, as if it's her own cabin. So she called me, "Here is your coffee. It's time." "Thank you." I thanked her and take the mug from her. Even at 11 sharp in the morning and 4 in the evening is my coffee time at home. I might not follow this, but here in office I definitely need this to work. Other timings I don't bother. Yuna tells me that I should. Sir, she calls me. "Here is your coffee. It's time." "Thank you." I thanked her and take the mug. This time she brings the lunch bag and I smile seeing it. I put down the pen and close the file before standing up. "Sir, your mother has sent the lunch bag," she said and hands the lunch bag to me. "Thanks." I take the lunch bag from her and walk to the couch and table that I have in my room. I place the lunch bag down and go open it, but stop when I see Yuna still standing and leaning and leaving. "What?" I called her out. Nothing, sir, nothing." She is nothing, sir. She stumbled and leave. Weird lady, alright. Anyway, I get up and go to the washroom where I wash my hands and get back to the couch. I open the lunch bag and take out the boxes one by one. My mom already sends me lunch, and I prefer this way at times, like maybe when I have meeting outside, or maybe mom can't send the lunch to me. I ate outside, but every day he cooks and sends lunch to me shop by one. My lunchtime sometimes he comes by himself and sometimes he just sent driver. Even if he is not with me, just eating his handmade food makes me feel like he's here. I scoop and food serve in the plate and Just before I started eating, my phone rings, seeing my mom's name. Hi, Mama. I greet him excitedly. Hello, baby. Oh, really? I'm sorry, baby. You continue eating. Maybe I will call you later. He obliged. No problem, Mama. How about a video call so that I can talk to you at the same time I eat my lunch? Request before I don't want to hang the call without talking anything. Okay, fine. Agrees. The video call me again, just like that. I talk to him and eat my lunch. We talk about random things and he tells me how the old man irritated him from the morning asking for a date. It's because Mama and I had a date yesterday, for God's sake. He was with us as well, and I don't really call it a date because all we did was just speak. And this to the driver, I gave the lunch bag to Yuna so that she can give it to the driver. He will take it back home. Well, do that, sir. Yuna replies and leaves her desk. As she walks to the elevator, I walk back to the cabin and settle back in the seat as I get back to the work again. Sir, Miss Evie is here to meet you. Yuna walks in almost while screaming, "Damn it, Yuna, can't you at least knock the door?" I yell at her, "It's getting out of my hand. Now tell her to come in." "Okay, sir." She pouts because I yelled at her. Whatever. I'm the boss and she should respect me regardless. I tell her anything or not. "Hello, Jungkook," Evie says while stepping into my cabin. "Hello, Evie. Have a seat." I greeted her back. "I'm here to talk about the business. You know that your company has agreed to work for us, but it's still pending. Do you guys have the intention to continue, or should I go to another company?" Evie questioned me. Evie is a CEO, another company. She is 2 and 3. Be put forth and it gets selected among the 1,000 others. And now she is here complaining that the work hasn't been submitted yet. But the thing is, there are still 2 weeks for the submission date, and she is already here complaining. Why are you complaining, Evie? There are more 2 weeks for the submission date. The project is almost done. However, we can't send it to you before the date. I tell her, just because we completed the work, we can't submit it before the time. We have to follow the business norms. More 2 weeks? I didn't know. I thought more 2 days left, and I came here to remind you since I didn't receive any notice from your side. She acted fake. "So, Jungkook, how about a date tonight?" she asked while rubbing her fingers. Girl could have just told she is here to ask me a date. "Thanks, Evie, but no, I'm not interested." I grab hold of her hand and push it away. She has a thing for me and trying her luck for years. She is beautiful, like you heard that, but she is not my type, not what I'm looking for in my partner. Well, I will get going now. She easily feels embarrassed, but still tries to hit on me. She turns around, grabs her bag and leaves the room hurriedly. I hope she wouldn't try this kind of acts again. It's getting annoyed at the point. Thanks, POV closing the door before the secretary girl could enter in. I turn around and look at the room while walking. This is more like a hall of a frame than a room. It's big and the walls on all 4 sides are covered with photos. For some are walls well-known people and some unfamiliar to me, and one side must be personalized from this company itself, since all of them are dressed in the same way and poses the same too. One side of the wall is put up with giant family photo from their great great can pass to new generation. In that case, I should do a great photo shoot. My photos should be most beautiful among all and should affect the first thing for anyone who enters the room. Wait, what? Why am I already thinking of my photo being here? I didn't even agree for the marriage. In fact, I didn't even see the guy. For heaven's sake, why am I considered myself as a wife? I am not going to be wife. Shaking my head all the these stupid thoughts, I walked to the couch, which is looking so comfortable and calling me for to a seat. I slumped down on the couch and removed my glasses before taking out my sling bag and keep my things on the small but from where I can watch him too. I think and looked around when I find two seats in the curtains in the room. One is already open, giving the view of the city, and other curtain is closed. I get up and walk to it before opening it. I almost get taken aback. The person in the other room, he is this handsome. He is sitting in the chair and checking out the files with a pen in his hand, and he is playing with. He looks so normal and simple yet elegant and untouchable. If I was only into looks, I would by now be at my house and ask my dad to call Uncle Doj. What if he looks are great but personality is rotten? Dad is always saying I am spoiled rotten. So we don't want two rotten people ending up together because I am already rotten. Let him be the good guy. Widely opening the curtain, I got back seat on the couch as I watched Uncle Legend's son Jungkook. I didn't remember his name properly when Uncle Dojon told me, but since the ladies before kept mentioning his name, so I know now. He doesn't even keep his eyes away from those files even for a second, and so engrossed in signing them since there is nothing. Does he not use socials? Does he even have an account? At least know about them or not. Turning off my phone, I look back at him, and this time I see his secretary in and room as well. I watch him closely and see her handing a bag. What's that? She handed it to him, leaves the room. He is holding the bag and smiling like an idiot. He placed the bag on the table before going somewhere and returned a minute later. He sits and opens the bag and smiled, not leaving his face. What got him smiling like a weirdo while he was so until minutes ago, just when I hear a knock on the door and stand up. Sir, this is your lunch, she holds out a similar bag that is one cigarette to Jungkook lunch. Why it's packed like this? I called out confused. Sir, Dojon sent this far from home. She replies, Uncle Dojon, but why? I queried. Yes, sir. Sir Dojon sends lunch back to Sir Jungkook every day unless Sir Jungkook is out. It's their everyday routine. Sir Jungkook likes this way. He don't eat outside. The driver told me since we have a guest, Sir Dojon send the extra lunch for you. The girl explained and I take the bag from her. Thank you. I thank her and she nods before leaving. This is new to me. I turn and see Jungkook having the meals while talking to someone on the phone, mostly his mother. The very honest smile that's emitting from his eyes tells it's his mother. He wouldn't smile like this to a guy or a girl. That guy looks like a family man. I keep the bag on the table and just watch Jungkook. I'm not hungry yet. I had my breakfast just before coming here, so I will have this meal when I'm hungry. For now, I focus on Jungkook. He is looking like a shining star. Why don't he smile like that? And he is breathtaking. He finishes his meal and hangs the call before getting back to the work. A while later, his secretary enters the room again. The lady and Jungkook have conversation while suddenly she stands up, walks to him and she plays on his suit while her fingers I with her fingers I stand up immediately and moves closer to the window. Why is she touching him? Does she not have know of his rules and why Jungkook is allowing her? However, to my shock, he holds her hand and pushes her away, not even minding she is a girl. Well, you deserve it, girl. She runs away in embarrassment and I clench before sitting down. I eat my food after that scene and continue my date of watching Jungkook. Sometimes later, his secretary brings him coffee, which he enjoys. Soon the day finishes and he gets ready to leave. He wraps up his work and leaves the room. I silently open the door and watches him go. He gets into the elevator and the door closes. I open the door wide and walk out the room. His secretary is still here. I make my way to her. Yes, sir. She looks up at me when I stand in front of her. Do you use social media? I ask her. Yes, sir. She answers confused. Kim Taehyung, my name. I have an account in all the social media. Follow my accounts, like and comments me my every post. If I find out you didn't, I will ask Jungkook and fire you from work. I tell her and leave. Well, I should at least promote myself since I spend my whole day here. I get back to room, collect all the things along with the lunch bag Uncle Dojun has sent and leave. Bye, miss. Do you remember what I said? I remind, and the secretary bade her goodbye before getting in the elevator and going downstairs. I walk out of the building and get to my car. Getting in, I started the drive to my house. When I reach home, I find my dad sitting in the living room watching cartoon. He's kinda upset with cartoons, and neither my pa nor I tell him anything. We just let him watch whatever he wants. He is laughing like an Taehyung, you are back. He paused the TV and stand up. Watch when he sees me. What happened? How did it go? I slumped down on the couch. Today was exhausted. Taehyung, I'm asking you something. Yes, relax, Dad. I just came home. Anyways, to answer your question, it went well. I replied him. So, what did you decide? He asked, and while gulping, scared of my answer, I smiled while watching. What does he think I decide, or what me to decide? To be continued. Everyone, what they think, what is gonna be Taehyung's answer, and what is gonna be their future. Hope you will enjoy it. See you again in the next episode. Bye bye. Love you. Bye.